Just like in the garden, God established that boundary. He said, you can eat from every tree but the one. He left it with a choice. He left it with a choice for us. Do we choose to stay with God and build and prosper? Or do we choose to listen to the serpent? We have the discernment to know when the serpent is speaking. Are we going to listen to the lie that brings destruction and separation? Understand, the tree of knowledge of good and evil was obtainable outside of God. But that was the fall. You want all of this, but you don't want God? You have eternal separation, which leads you into eternal death, eternal separation. Notice that Adam and Eve thought that the serpent told them the truth because they didn't die immediately. But immediately from their choice, there was an eternal separation that happened. They were banned from the garden. They were aware. They were toiling the rest of their life on earth. And the cherubim established that boundary around the garden that they were not allowed back in. And it said the only way into the garden was to follow the flaming sword, which we know is the sword of the Spirit, and to seek him out. And that wisdom and revelation is the only way back in. And that is through true relationship, friends. God gives us the key to our fallen state over and over and over again throughout the Bible. He gives us testimonies of what happens when we choose our own will, our own way, what we think is sinful, what we think is okay, our own will, and what happens when we follow after his will, when we seek after his heart. The Bible is a foundation. It is a key to the fallen state of humanity, in the redemption, the salvation, the reuniting if we choose to stay with him. It's one thing when you do not know him and you choose to continue life without knowing him. But it's a whole nother thing when you know him, you have the discernment and the wisdom, and you choose to separate yourself from him. And so I encourage you today to press in. God is releasing revelation and wisdom that you cannot receive from an outside source to the level that God wants to give it to you. But he wants you to seek him first in his righteousness, his alignment, and the rest will be added to you. You don't even have to worry about anything. He will prosper you. You just have to seek him.